Hi all, this is Corey here. Again, I'm back. Sorry for the previous stream. Had to abort quickly, but back on it and we'll continue work on the localization system. And just before that, I want to just show you the new logo, uh, what I created, or kind of capsule for the game. And this is the new kind of text or logo with the hammer on. And I think it came out a lot better than the previous one. Alright, so back to the localization. So I renamed all the files, and I want to create the file manager. So the file manager's job will be to handle all the loading of the various files. So for that, I have to, before I can continue on this one, I have to I don't know what that's a word to do. If that's, I will check later if that's still active. So I have index, and then the request is, so if the request comes in, so we change the language, then we have to update the languages, which is takes the language file and update it. But before that, we have to load it, and I move data out from this file, the AWS localizator, what I wrote previously, and I'm moving it over so it can be reused. So if I go back to the beginning, these data will stay with the AWS localizator, and the directory loader will be separate. Okay. So that's updates. How we did the so we downloaded the index file. Okay, let me follow through how this used to work. The only reason this one is a I enumerator because we have a wait. We have a task, but we have to wait on the return of that. Okay. This kind of functionality and this chaining. So first loading the index file and then download the new language files. And each of them loading it through a task. So it's asynchronous. Okay. So if I break this out here, I have to be able to do the in the abstract class. I will have to have this functionality, so I can load from both AWS or from a normal directory, which is locally, or from Steam Cloud or so on. So what I will need, I will definitely need to be, this one should be abstract class, and that's most likely it will be not a mono behavior. So the same way how I did this on the file, the save and load manager, or the save and load system. I had a abstract one there, which is a scriptable object. The reason it is a scriptable object because I can drag and drop them into the manager. Makes it very modular and reusable. Okay. And then it has tasks to do. I could use it. I could do the same. It returns a task, asynchronous task. I think this one is actually a really good example because I need to grab the files the same way. Get path, which was building the path to the file. My only question is, can I load files in from locally? Or yeah, I think I have to make them a asset or addressable or something in order to be able to load a file from a location, local location. I actually don't know how I will achieve that. Ah, that's how I grab the, I will need that in the manager. Okay. And then on this one, yeah. I have a feeling I can just do, oh, okay. So downloading index file, language file, and then it updates it. Okay, I think I need these ones, update index file. Okay, let's start with the index then. Download index file and then update index file. So I need one like that, abstract version of that. Sorry, it's thinking time strongly. Okay, now this data is exists, so I can probably this as is fine. So it should part of the file manager. No. The low, yeah, okay, so it stays here. So it updates the file from, because it's already have the new index data and we have the new index data here. So we have to populate that one. And also I would do the same with this one is caused by the language code. Okay. This one I will need as well in the manager. Okay, that's 2. And update language I already have. And then the download. Okay, so I need download index file. But it should call the file manager. So it's called index file, but this code is technically lives in the file manager. We break this out, and in this case the file manager, this whole thing should be in the file manager, because I think I start okay, the file manager cannot have a coroutine. Because it don't have the context. Or it can have a coroutine, but it have to run on the okay, so and then call download new language files. Okay. So we start the coroutine. I see the problem. It's probably will be file manager dot download index file. But let's see how I can move this to there. Most likely I have to pass through self. And then I think that it will be not a coroutine. This one is tricky. So definitely I want to have. Okay. I had a similar problem, but where a project manager, project controller. Or the and I want to see how I did. Interactions. But is this a mono behavior? Yes, this is a mono behavior, so this is not a problem here. Okay, then the other place is the constructor script. There is a handler here. Okay, so it saves constructor, which is the parent, and I think it runs all the coroutines on there. If this one is the no. I maybe not have this issue what I think I have. I remember I ran into something like that. No, this don't need any. I think that was actually the project controller. Or I break out the coroutines separate. Oh. Maybe resource handler. Okay. That's likely. Yes, I had to run it on the project controller. That's the difference. So I need the parent passed in or saved or something. So I can run the coroutine in the parent, which is a mono behavior, because the resource handler base, that's not based on a mono behavior. And I will have exactly the same problem here. So that's all. I think it's not really a big issue. Just I have to do it the same way. On the manager, I have to run on the manager the coroutines. Okay. So I need a function. I need to have a download index file. I have to name these differently. Or download index. Let's call it download index on the file manager. So it has a download index, which is a public abstract, public void abstract, or public void abstract download manager, download index, which needs the LO manager. Okay, so we have a download index, which is the way to downloading the index, physical way of accessing it. And also I have a public abstract download language. Let me see. So download index file, and then download language files. And that one is calling all of them. So I have a download language files, which take all the language data, and then it's parallel downloading all of them. I'm wondering if this one can stay with the manager, and then just the download language file is that one what comes from the file manager. Okay. And let's call it download language. And we need a file and then probably a language code, what I'm using here. File path and default data. Why default data? That's the data. Okay, let me see what is this one doing. Target file path. That's the key. Ah, okay. That's the bucket. And then it pulls down the key. That's just a way to access it. That's an inner thing. I think I only need to set the language code over. So the language file manager, I just need a language code. Okay, so okay, it's downloaded it, but what is it doing with it when it has it? I have to update it or populate it or something. So let me see. So I downloading language file, and then where I put them. Read it. Okay, it will need to access the localization action. Okay. Target. Oh, is that? I'm still, I forgot how is this actually saves it. Oh, it's overwrites. New index data. Oh, okay. So from the stream, it writes directly into .1. But how is it doing with the data? Well, let's try to make this work. Load the index first with the new manager. But definitely it will need to have access for localization action. Ooh. Which I can pass to it, I think. So it needs the manager and need the localization action. Let's say LC action. There should be LC action. Oh, LO. LO action. And that definitely needs to be passed. And then the target from the manager, that will be new index data. Okay. So I also will need to populate the new index data on that. Okay. Let's stop that for a moment. And then let's make this on the AWS one. Let's access that one. So I have to, I don't need any of that. I only need that one and then extend. Oh, that. Scriptable object. Did I spell that right? No, so I need a cover for that. Cover letter. So AWS file manager and then localization. Localization AWS. File manager, not file system manager. Okay, so I can create these, but it's not abstract, it's a virtual or override. override, and then let's make that work. So download index file need to do these things. Okay. So I also have to have a public download index file, private, and we start the coroutine from the manager. Start coroutine. Download index file. And then I have to pass in the localization action. And the index data. So we can, or, well, if I already have the manager, I don't need to do this separately. I realized, because I can just pull it from there. So I don't need to pass anything then the manager forward. I have to fix them then. And then anywhere where I use any of these, I have to say manager localization action. Oh, yeah. And it should trigger download language files, which I do it in a second. Okay, let's fix the abstract class, because I don't need all those extra. Well, the manager and the file manager are tightly coupled in this aspect, but technically just breaking out functionality from there and make it modular. So that should be fine. Okay, so now a manager instead of doing this, what it will do, it's calls file manager dot download index and into this. Okay, so that should actually work and load. That should load, but probably I have a bunch of errors. No, only one. Download index, okay. Download index, and now. Oh yeah, okay. I have to actually extend that one. Not model behavior, but the file manager. Oh, okay. I have a few errors. Okay, 12. Okay, let me see. It's probably most of this I need. We see if that helps a couple of them. Oh, that's removed 5. Does not contain definition to download index file. It's here. Or maybe it's need to be public. And able to access it. Or why is that? Yeah. Okay. I know why. Oh no, I'm in the right namespace. Is this in the right namespace? Localization. Oh. That's the right namespace. Okay. Yeah, okay, I don't have half of this data. The AWS locally, I need these. On here. Okay, 9 errors. Good. Low file manager does not contain definition for localization action. Let me just see. It says localization action and public. Oh, it's the wrong class, wrong type. Yeah, okay. Only 2 errors. That's better. 25. Download index low manager 25 and 15. Okay, I don't like. It's not it's load manager. Because it's scriptable object, I can't pass that in. Why not? Why not? The only reason because I have to call that. Oh. And also new index data is manager.newIndexData. That should be. Not. Ah. Previous file manager does not implement inherited abstract member. Okay, yeah. Read the error message. Low manager. More errors. Well, I'm refactoring, so errors are expected. Doesn't contain download index file. Okay, I will place this next to this one, and let's see what's the difference. Overrides, it's the same. So the manager. Okay, I understand now the error message. It's download the file 21, line 21. 21. Download index, not index file, and it's not a start core routine. It's just file manager download index, because we moved that out. We have an in-between step now. So let's fix that one, or should have. First argument to be this, not file manager. Download index file should be on the file manager. Should be self, not file manager. Okay. I removed that now. So somewhere I'm trying to call the index. Download index. I fixed this twice. Okay, finally. Okay, now it says download index file, not all code path return. So are you? $35. Oh, this one. Language code does not exist. 66. I don't think I did that part yet. Where is the language code? Did I move that out from here? It's possible that's something what we need. I wonder if language code is used. Where else we using it? Sorry guys, I have a phone again. Hello, hello, I'm back. Sorry, I had a really important and relatively long call, but it's handled, so back on the task. Oh, okay. Refactoring this localization system, so working out how it should work. Okay, so temporary, so I need the language code actually. I need the default and language code up. I have to put that back here. That's fine now, it's broken here. I think I should have. I think it's a good time to do this when we start to load. So I don't like to double code, but that should. I will optimize that later. Then 68. Oh yeah, I'm not loading the language fast at the moment. Localization, not a popular topic, looks like. It's so important though. Such an important thing for a game. No, okay. Okay, so now if I default data, that's missing. What's that of the file manager? I think I have to name that better, but I will create again. I will clear that up in a moment. So now localization manager, but I know it will be not able to access the data because because one thing is missing. Just a moment. Okay. This one also need a start. Or is there even a start? Let's call it init. No, it should have a. Just a moment, guys. I'm here. I'm just need to adjust something for a second. And probably fine. I'm back. Yeah, that's better. So in theory, now index file should be loaded. No. Something is missing somewhere.
Hello, Commander. Well,
And that was on line 46. That's probably the S3 client. I could have a file manager in it. Really call it from here. And then use that one. And then call this one as init. But that's also have to have a public abstract void. then right. Yes. No.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville.
That's interesting. First, download language file. All access to this object has been disabled. That's interesting. Is that true now with the old system?
The first floor.
Or I just did something wrong? Yeah.
Hello, Commander. Welcome to Venusville.
Okay.
The first floating.
I have a bug on the Amazon side. I will not debugging there that now because no point, but I will try to do a same kind of task, which is loads it from locally. Because I think I have a specific error on Amazon, and aka I reached my limit of amount of usage or something. So I actually want to rename this. I want to rename this to file system. The goal was anyway to make the file system work now. Where is my file? But it's connected it and it's tried to download it, but I run into something and it's now disabled, which is fine. Okay. Likely I need those. And also probably no bucket name, but I need file path. The Expand this kind of stuff is likely I need. Oh, I know what could went wrong. Also, only the bucket name. What happened with others? Language code. File. Because the language and the default language should show up. Sorry, I keep get called. So, hi guys, I will come back for the stream later. I think I have to anyway fix the AWS issue, so talk to you, or see you soon.